Hi friends, welcome back. In this video, we are going to learn simple sentences using question words. Remember, I posted many question words in my previous video. Now I am making sentences of the third one. Two of them I already made in the previous video only. The third one where I am making here. Including that, there are two more information like um, names of milk products in Kannada and names of pulses and grains in Kannada, and including names of pulses and grains. I am also posting images of grains and the plants of these grains and pulses, how they look. If you already know, then well and good. If you don't know, it might help. For someone, it might help. I thought like that and post it. Okay. First, let us learn sentences using where. ಎಲ್ಲಿ. So, where are you going? ಎಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ? So, to talk to elders with respect, ಎಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ? And for small kids and all, ಎಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀಯಾ? That also you can say. But generally, ಎಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ is with respect. Where is that place? ಆ ಸ್ಥಳ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ? ಸ್ಥಳ meaning place. ಆ ಸ್ಥಳ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ? Suppose you are asking about any place where it is. So you can ask like this. Where you want to go? ಎಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು? This generally when you ask auto guy, are you coming? Then he will ask ಎಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು means where you want to go. So that the where this will be useful. Where are you? ನೀವು ಎಲ್ಲಿರುವಿರಿ? So suppose you are calling someone, they are on the way. Where are you now? Like that. So ನೀವು ಎಲ್ಲಿರುವಿರಿ? Where is it? ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ? So you are searching something and you didn't find. So where is it? Where is the item? So ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ? Then where do I sit? Suppose this is general question like ಎಲ್ಲಿ, where you can use this ಎಲ್ಲಿ word. So I am giving some sentences. Where do I sit? Yes, generally in the class, students might ask, ನಾನು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಕುಳಿತುಕೊಳ್ಳಲಿ, like that. If there is no permanent place for them, generally they will ask, where do I sit, ma'am, like that. So, ನಾನು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಕುಳಿತುಕೊಳ್ಳಲಿ, like that. If there is no place when you go somewhere, then with friends and families, ನಾನು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಕುಳಿತುಕೊಳ್ಳಲಿ. This kind of question comes. So, in that scenario, this is used. So, there are a lot of other sentences. So going forward, I am going to post all those sentences in the videos. Let us learn milk and milk product names. Milk is halu. So in Telugu and all it says palu, but in Kannada it is halu. Curd. Curd we say mosaru. And butter, benne. Ghee, tuppa. Cream, kene. Paneer. Paneer only we say. Cheese, ginnu. Cheese generally it's called as ginnu in Kannada, but generally we use cheese only. Proper Kannada nobody will speak, so generally we use some English words also. So cheese we use cheese only. Now we will see in this different types of dals. First one is tur dal, and this is called togari. Togari means before making dal. The whole grain is togari, and after making pulse is togari bele. This we get in the green togari also we get in market. And this moong is green one, and after making this yellow color it looks. The moong plant is like this. So moong plant, urad plant, and then alasandi plants, they almost looks red bean plants means they almost similar seeds will be there like this. And this is kadale, channa. Green channa we get in market also. Similar one. It looks similar like this. And after making dal, channa dal. Masoor. Masoor, whole masoor is like this, and masoor plant and masoor dal. So after making dal, it looks like orange color. Now urad. Whole urad is like this. The plant looks like this. And then as I said, mung plant and urad plant looks similar. And even the what you call those things where the grains are there, those also look similar. So uddina bele. If it made uddu looks black. The urad is whole urad is black, and when it's made split as a dal, it looks like white like this. So uddina bele. And this is metige. Metige means moat. Moat we say, no, that one. So bhujia and all, Bikaneri bhujia is made up of this moat, that one. So this is also, the plant looks similar to moong only. Then this is red beans. In this red beans there are a lot of varieties. So this is one variety, and you can see rajma also looks similar, but that's bigger size. This is smaller one. We say this one alasandi. Alasandi plants also similar, but in this plant it grows very long, seeds will be there. So longer than moong and urad. So this will be a little bit more longer. This alasandi plant seeds will be that like that. And this is whole moong, hesaru. Whole moong is, that one hesaru. It looks like this before making pulse. So hesaru bele, before making moong dal, it looks like this, and plant looks like this. Now jowar. Jowar is jola we say for that in Kannada. Jowar plant looks like this. This is bili jola. Bili jola. There are different varieties of jowar, and this is bili jola, white jowar. And this is finger millet, ragi. Ragi plants looks like this, and jowar plants look like this. And wheat, I think many of them know about this wheat. Godi, we say godi for this wheat plant. And then little millet, same. There are a lot of millets are there, same, baragu, so many are there. So the plants looks almost similar, all the plants. This is same. Same means little millet. So this is pearl millet. Pearl millet is sajje. So during Sankranti we make rotis and all with this, and it's very tasty rotis we can make with this. And with this roti we make brinjal curry. That is a very nice combination. Brinjal curry with pearl millet roti. And then this is koralu. Like instead of rice, we can use this one to make rice upma type and all. And these all millets, they are very healthy. Instead of normal rice, if we eat this, they have more fiber, and they are very low glycemic index food, means they digest very slowly. They have more fiber. Then that's why these are very good for the people who have uh, sugar. So for those people, instead of regular rice, if they eat this same, koralu, all these things, there are so many varieties we get in this. So if we eat those things, it will be very healthy for uh, health. Millets are very healthy. Thank you for watching. Next video, again I'll come up with some more question word sentences, as well as some more words which are useful for learning Kannada, which will improve your vocabulary also, and you can use them in your day-to-day life sentences when you are trying to talk Kannada. So then, as I mentioned before, if you try to talk, then only will be able to learn. If you just go through the video and stop, then you won't be able to learn. So try to speak whenever possible. That will help you to learn Kannada. Thank you for watching. If you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe and watch my videos so that you will be able to learn Kannada and slowly will be able to learn fluent Kannada by watching these videos. Thank you.